Live from the Sky 72 Ocean Course, it's the HANA Bank Championship. We're happy that you joined us today. Mike Kim alongside with Ricky Min. We're bringing you the live action for the first round of the HANA Bank Championship. What a beautiful weather we have here at the Sky 72 Ocean Course near Incheon Airport and HANA Financial Group Championship Round 1 action. And it is going to be an exciting tournament. And I hope you stay with us from today through the Sunday play. And let's check some of the notable grouping. Jeon alongside with Min Kim 5 and Yoon Ho, who is going to be playing her final tournament as an active player. And they have teed off at 9:50, and Hedjin Choi, Narinan, and Jihyun Kim. Narinan also currently leading the tournament alongside with number 1 player in the world, Mingyang Choi, have teed off at 10:10 and is currently on the 12th hole. And Soyoung Lee with Diane Lee and Jeongeun Lee 6, the defending champion of the U.S. Women's Open, playing alongside with these two ladies at 10:20 have teed off and has made a turn on the 10th hole and is currently on the 11th hole. And head on you, currently the favorite for winner of the Rookie of the Year award on KLPGA Tour, playing with the veteran Somi Lee and Hyun Lim, who won 3 times last year, so far winless in 2020. They have teed off at 10:30. Now, Hyun Park, who won the KLPGA Championship and has won another tournament, is doing very well in 2020. And Soyeon Roo, who won the Korea Women's Open for the first time, have also teed off early in the morning. And Hana Zhang, who won last week in Jeju Island, along with the number 1 player in the world, Mingyang Choi, and Jojo Kim, who is currently leading the KLPGA Order of Merit. All 3 players playing together and have teed off at 10:50. And another beautiful view of the Sky 72 Ocean Course. Sunny, with a temperature a bit on the cool side, and the wind just slightly from due southwest. But this weather is definitely suitable for low scores, Ricky, and the players have taken full advantage.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. I was worrying too much about the weather. Yesterday, I was lucky enough to go out under building to check it out, but today's condition is a lot better than yesterday.
Absolutely. And let's check out some of the actions in the early today. Narinan, who's currently at 4 under par, and this will be a birdie putt on par 5 on the 5th hole, and rolled it in nicely. Downhill putt, Ricky.
Wow, that downhill putt must have scared her, but she'll kind of overcome that scaredness.
We'll go back to the 3rd hole, par 3, and this is Jojo Kim. Lost it out to the right. There's a lot of problem on the right side, water hazard, and that's exactly where she has found her, and has resulted in double bogey for Jojo Kim. Let's see whether she was able to save that bogey, and comes up just a bit short, sliding by the right side, and as a result, she has gotten herself a double bogey. Let's go to the 4th, and Mingyang Choi got hot in a hurry. On the 4th hole, rolled it in nicely there, Ricky.
Wow, that was well judged the distance, as well as the reading.
And I think with the round goes by, those greens will dry up and will get harder and harder. Now, this is our co-leader, along with Mingyang Choi, nodding on. Her second shot, and boy, that was a great shot, and taking that slope beautifully, setting herself up for a tap-in birdie opportunity.
Yeah, she landed the exact spot she needs to land.
And you see these players putting on their thick coat immediately after play, so the temperature is pretty cool. It's right against the ocean. Mingyang Choi also rolling in with a back-to-back birdie on the 4th and 5th hole. Par 4, par 3, 8th hole. 99. A huge break. Oh, nicely done.
Wow, she read the putt really, really well. I mean that. Wow.
So 99. Her short stick is definitely hot today. Jeongeun Park downhill. Oh, and a nicely done birdie to go 1 under par for the tournament. So back-to-back birdie for Jeongeun Park, 9th and 10th hole. All right, HANA Zhang, who won last week at the Pink's Golf Course in Jeju Island. And wow, that's a very scary putt coming up, and the balls continued to roll toward the hole. It almost looked like the ball came to a complete stop and then started to roll.
Wow.
HANA Zhang has done nicely, thank you. Mingyang Choi also par 5. Not to be outdone, also getting a birdie to go 3 under par at that time. Song Yeon, who waited so many years to get her first win last year, and now has won another tournament. 2 under par, only 2 shots out of the lead. Another look at Mingyang Choi, the 6-iron on a par 3, 8th hole. That is a good-looking swing there, Ricky.
Yeah, that is nice swing. She's well known for two-play, no? What two-play does is when you go backswing top, her left shoe the left arm is slightly above her shoulder line.
All right, that's the 4th birdie just on the 8 holes. So 4 pars and 4 birdies. 99. Stay tied for the lead with Mingyang Choi on the 11th hole. But a sizable par putt coming up. And misses it on the left. And will drop out of the Choi lead. And a 3 under par. So Mingyang Choi currently all by herself at the top position here at the first round action of the Hana Bank Championship. Once again, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Hana Financial Group Championship. Mingyang Choi at 4 under par after 9 holes. And 99, who missed that par putt on the 11th hole, has fallen in tie place with the 2nd place. All right, let's go to the 10th hole. This will be Mingyang Choi, the #1 player in the world, has taken the sole position of the first round action here at the Hana Financial Group Championship. Mingyang, who has an unblemished record so far in the first round action. Another solid, confident swing for our #1 player in the world. And just in the rough, shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, should not be an issue though. The rough is kind of thick but not tall, so if a ball is not sitting on top of the grass, it shouldn't be having any problem.
All right, HANA Zhang. It's amazing that out of the 13 career wins, she has won 7 times in the fall. So, and she is also the defending champion of this tournament. And has found herself right in the middle of fairway. HANA Zhang, who really plays solid golf all 4 days down at Pink's Golf Course in Jeju Island. Jojo Kim, take a look at her swing. It is just absolutely silky smooth. And she has found herself a fairway 100%. And has she done that? Well, she'll keep that 100% intact.
Yeah, from the position, What she has to do is aiming in the middle of the green and then let it fall down to the left side a little bit. Then today's pin position on this hole is top left. So you're gonna looking for uphill for the birdie.
All right, Hedjin Choi, rather difficult downhill chip on this par 3. And I think she has done a good job. Let that ball trickle down and given herself a good chance to save a par on the rather difficult par 3 12th hole. Always hitting into the wind. Bunker, huge bunker, front and the right side. The pin's quite a bit up today. All right, let's take a look at the order of merit. Hedjin Choi currently leading the KLPGA Tour, and the order of merit 429 points, almost 100 points over Jojo Kim. The interesting part is that Hedjin Choi still winless this year, but has been so steady this year all alone, with Xinjiang Lim in third place with 334 points, only 3 points behind Jojo Kim, who's won twice this year. Now, if you look at the order of merit in terms of the prize money, Jojo Kim has so far won 710 million won, equivalent to about $620,000 in U.S. And that's Head on You. We mentioned about her currently leading the Rookie of the Year award winning points, along with Hyun. Now Hyun from Jeju Island needs to make a move right here and the final tournament next week to overtake Head on You. Now back to Narinan. He's currently tied for second place, looking for a birdie to get back on the first place. And I think she has just come up short.
Wow, in the condition, really hard to judge the distance.
And the green condition will get firmer,
yeah,
and faster as the day goes by.
Yeah, it'll be totally different from the in the morning though. After sun comes out and dries up the green, then you guys we don't know how fast this green gonna be.
All right, this is Jojo Kim. Has about 138 yards uphill. May have to play just a little bit longer than the actual distance.
Yeah, like I said, if she aim in the middle of the green and let it fall down to the left, it should be no problem.
Always so accurate with her iron game. And I think she has done it beautifully. Look at the way she has judged that distance. So she has set up another excellent birdie opportunity coming up on the 10th hole. Now this is Mingyang Choi, our leader, at 4 under par. Got about 137 yards coming out of the rough. Ricky, in this situation, that ball coming out of the rough, do you think that she will have to watch out for getting a bit of a fly lie?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, what I see from yesterday, the grass is kind of thick, so ball doesn't sit down too much though. So yeah, what she need to do is to think of it just like a normal fairway.
I just thrown that high up in the air, and I think she may be listening to you because that ball coming up nicely. Bit of a downhill right to left putt coming up, but still a really good result for our #1 leader.
Yeah, that's a really good shot from there though.
With the temperature falling rather quickly as the day goes by, players opting to wear that coat to keep themselves warm and loose. This is Zhang, our defending champion. And she looks like she has lost it just a little bit to the right.
Yeah, she's looking down your putt for birdie.
All right, Jojo Kim will have a bit of a help from Zhang's putting line. Now, Head on You. Currently #1 in the Rookie of the Year award race here at the 12th hole, par 3. This is one of the toughest holes an ocean course. Very difficult to hit the green, and not only hit the green, but also hold the green.
Yes, that's right, Mike. Today's pin position is the low side left, but there is a bunker on the left and another bunker on the right side. But if you miss it to the right, the bunker is too deep. You're going to be a really, really hard time to get the ball out of the bunker.
Yeah, and I think that bunker shot that she'll have coming up, it will be a bit of a very difficult downhill stance, and the ball running away from her from the. Oh, and look at this!
Nice hop.
Very nicely done by Somi Lee. Somi, who's won once this year. All right, Hyun Lim probably has one of the better swings on the tour. Was voted by amongst her peers to have one of the most desirable swing on the KLPGA Tour. Having a bit of a disappointing day today at 3 over par. And has elected to go with 7 iron. Oh, done nicely.
Wow, it sounded like it came out a little bit thin, but as a result, it kind of being a perfect shot.
Well, that's one of those shots that you'll just say, well, thank you, I'll take that, and we'll just walk away from it. All right, Jeongeun Lee. Currently 1 over par. She is an amateur playing in the tournament. And she's just birdied that to go level par on the 17th hole. This is another downhill par 3. Well done by our amateur player to go level par for the tournament. All right, Hana Zhang back on the 10th hole. This is for birdie.
Yeah, she's looking at the putt, right to left. If she judges the right distance.
Oh, just coming up short. Just hanging by the thread. And quickly cleans it up for par. Hana Zhang, who played on the KLPGA Tour, had moved on to the LPGA Tour, but has decided to come back to be closer to her family. And has made that transition very nicely.
Yeah, par is not a bad score, though.
And I think, all right, Jeongeun Ko will putt first. It looked like Jeongeun Ko was closer than Jojo, but I guess from this angle, it's a little deceptive. Ricky, what kind of putt does she have coming up here?
Yeah, she's looking a little bit downhill putt, presumably right to left. If she judges both the distance and the amount of reading right, then she's going to have a birdie putt. I mean, the birdie.
Well, I think she has a good chance for birdie coming up.
Yeah.
This will go to 5 under par and take a 2-shot lead over the second place.
Slightly.
It's just so difficult to judge that speed. And you don't want to hit it too hard, because then it might just roll all the way down. There is a bridge.
Yeah, just one of the things that makes right to left putt hard is really, really hard to judge the distance. I believe she putted nicely firm, but I mean she aimed it right. She aimed it to the right or right, but she kind of didn't hit it firm enough.
All right, Jojo Kim, who's done a marvelous job in controlling that distance. Once you hit the green, let that ball run, check up. Currently level par for the tournament. This is for birdie to go in the red number.
Yeah, probably she learned from Jeongeun's the putt right to left at the end.
All right, very nicely done. So now she has gone 3 birdies after a double bogey, after she found the water hazard on the right side on number 3 hole. Xinjiang missing a great opportunity to go 5 under for the day. And cleans that up for par. Bit disappointing, but still leading by a shot over the rest of the field. Now
Yeah,
back
yes.
to the 11th hole. This is Hyun Park, the winner of the KLPGA Championship this year. This is for birdie to go 2 over par for the tournament. And has she hit enough?
Yes,
she
she did.
has. Nicely done. A double
Wow.
bogey on the 7th hole is a bit of a blemish record. All right, 99 on the par 5, 13th hole. Not in. Can't be more than a wedge in her hand. And it's got to be a bit of a disappointing result from that distance there, Ricky.
Yes, it did. Yes, indeed. Within that range and within the wedge, she should be able to get the ball even closer than that.
All right, we mentioned about the bunker shot coming up for a head on you. This is going to be very, very difficult. You see the angle coming out. She'll have to aim way left and try to check it up. Let's see what kind of bunker shot she has in her bag. Oh, I think she's done it beautifully. And under the circumstances, I think that's about as good as she can do from there.
Wow. That's what I can say. Wow.
That soft hand there, soft hand.
Yeah.
So she's gotten herself in a position to save a par, and that's one of the most difficult bunker shots. Now back to 13th, Hedjin Choi for third shot. And has done it nicely, running away just a little bit from her, but again, the player is having a little bit of difficulty in trying to dial in on that par 5, 13th hole. All right, birdie putt for So Mi Lee to go level par for the tournament. Oh, I think she's hit it just a little too much to the left. May have read the break too much, Ricky.
Yes, it's easy for them to read kind of too much of the break, especially it comes down to the downhill.
All right. She's talking to her caddy about the break that she may have played just a little bit too far. Now, let's go back to par 4, 11th hole. 325 meters. It's straight up into the ocean. And you're playing downwind today, but normally you play into the wind. Green sitting up. And with that ridge and the pin stuck way on the right corner. And that is one of the more difficult pin position to attack. Players tend to come up quite a bit short because they don't want to run it too far back of the green, and we'll have a very difficult chip shot coming back.
Yeah, it's definitely a drivable hole. If you drive right and if you land the ball on the left side of the fairway, you're going to have a lot of angle to the green, especially today's pin position is like a right, top right.
So I think you really have to hit the left side of the fairway to give yourself a good second shot.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be hard. I mean, it's gonna be easy because we're gonna wind blow from left to the right on this particular hole.
All right, Jojo Kim finds the fairway again. Jojo rarely misses the fairway. Now back to 12th hole, par 3. Xinjiang Lim needs to get some birdies. Put a little positive back in her game, and nicely done. Now, this is one of the holes that you rarely find birdies, and Hyun was a bit fortunate hitting that top front plateau at the front of the green and was able to get that ball closer to the hole for a birdie.
Yeah, in terms of getting a birdie on the par 3s, the amateurs think par 3 is kind of easier to get a birdie, but not like that. The professionals, they are happy with the pars walk away, And then the real birdie was short par fours and par fives.
All right, Jeongeun Ko, our leader, has also found herself a fairway, and now Zhang playing alongside with Jojo Kim and Jeongeun Ko. Zhang, one of the longest hitter on the KLPGA Tour.
Yeah, I like her swing a lot.
Very compact.
Yeah, what makes her swing, I mean, so fluent is her lower body in downswing. She clears her lower body so quick, it allows her drop her arms from the backswing top though.
All right, head on you. After that good bunker shot, trying to save a par. So again, the 12th hole par 3 has caused a bit of a havoc for the players. We've seen a lot of bogeys.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
And birdies are rarity on the 12th hole, which Xinjiang Lim was able to accomplish. All right, Sejin par for birdie on the 18th hole, the finishing hole, par 5. Oh, nice touch. So she will go 3 under par for the tournament. And a lot of birdies, but also a few bogeys and a double bogey to go along with. But all in all, I think she'll be very happy to walk away with a 3 under par for the tournament.
Yeah, one of the interesting thing on this course is none of the par fives are reachable. So it comes down to the wedge game in order to go really, really low score.
And 99, who at one time was tied for the lead with Jeongeun Ko, had thought that she had made that putt. Taps it in for a par to remain 1 shot out of the lead. And this is Hedjin Choi. What kind of putt are we looking at here, Ricky?
Yeah, good 6 or 7 footer downhill, left to right. Rather straight, I believe.
Very nicely done. So Hedjin, her putter is starting to warm up again after going back to back birdie on 3rd, 4th, and 5th hole. Had cooled up a little bit, but now found another birdie to go 2 under par for the tournament. Jojo Kim, second shot on the 11th hole. Good opportunity to get close to that pin position.
Oh, she kind of pulled it.
And again, look at the way she has been able to control that, but this time runs away from the green. Now, if you notice that when she get past the hole, all the greens will run away from the player. And as a result, she has gone into the backside in the rough.
But that's kind of well outplaced.
All right, Jeongeun Ko, our leader, also has about 100 yards remaining on her second shot. All right, taking dead aim. Oh, and it's coming up short. Just almost the same position Diane Lee was.
Yes, indeed. At the backswing top, her left arm is not parallel to her original swing plane angle. It allows her club shaft to kind of cross the line at the backswing a little bit.
Zhang, again, last to go. Always hitting is so far ahead of the rest of her players. About 110 yards remaining for her second shot. And it is, went right over the hole. In fact, I think it hit the hole.
Yes, indeed,
and continuing to go back of the green. It's on the apron, but boy, almost hold out.
What a shot.
So she is continuing to show hot shots from last week. The cool temperature has not cooled up her game at all. All right, good to see Soyeon Ryu. She has also indicated that this will be her final tournament in Korea before going back to the States to resume her play on the LPGA Tour. She has decided to go with the 7-iron. Oh, that's very nicely done, Ricky.
Wow, well judged. Well judged distance. She completely believes her swing and then her club selection.
And she's been working so hard in her game. Let's take a look at the leaderboard again. Is Jeongeun currently at 4 under par, leading by a shot over 4 players. And Hedjin Choi also not too far away. We'll be back after these messages. Sky 72 Golf Resort Ocean Course. Stay with us from the HANA Financial Group Championship. And welcome back to the HANA Financial Group Championship round in action at beautiful Sky 72 Ocean Course. And we find Jojo Kim coming up with a very delicate chip shot. Shouldn't have any problem with that.
Yeah, it just came out perfect.
All right, have a bit of a sizable par putt coming up, but that should be an uphill putt. Shouldn't be a problem for her caliber. Remain at 1 under par for the tournament. Back to birdie opportunity for So-Yeon Roo to go 2 under par to get within 2 shots of our leader, Jin-Young Ko.
So,
Oh, just
ooh.
burning the left edge.
Yeah, I could not believe it did not go in though.
So-Yeon Roo been working very hard on her game. Looking to get back to the LPGA tournament play after this tournament. Won the Korea Women's Open this year. One of the tournaments that she so desperately wanted to win.
Yes, a lot of uphill putt.
All
Right to
Hana
left.
Zhang. Gotta be
If
careful.
distance is right.
Oh, and now that is an absolute robbery there.
Yeah, it got robbed. Wow, golf is too
Now
tough.
that is a highway robbery.
Yeah.
First, when she hit her second shot, it hit the hole and went by, and then it was in and out with her birdie opportunity. So look at this. Left edge, right edge, and comes out.
Yeah, it almost went in.
All right, long birdie opportunity for Jin-Young Ko, our leader. Currently at 4 under par. Coming up.
After this point, it should be downhill a little bit.
Very, very gingerly putting down the putting line. I think she'll be happy with just a par.
Yes, indeed.
Another difficult hole coming up, par 3. Kind of shaking her head that it was a lot more difficult putt than she had thought.
Yeah, day by day and hour by hour, she will learn more about this green though.
As the time goes by, the temperature dropping rather quickly, so the players definitely trying to keep themselves warm as soon as they come out of their swing or the putt. Putting their very thick padding. All right, Jojo Kim after that delicate chip shot coming up for a par. Oh! That's one of the rares that you'll see. She is so good at those 4 or 5 footers to save a par.
Yeah, it's all the matter of the speed. Even though she got the right reading, if the distance is not right, then you just saw what's gonna happen.
All right, just kind of shaking her head, walks away from it. Now this is Diane Lee for birdie on the 13th. That seems to be kind of a favorite spot for a lot of the girls for birdie opportunity.
Yeah, it's another right to left hill putt.
And she hit it hard enough, and she has. She's a little feisty player.
Yeah, what a confident Destro was.
So slowly coming back. 1 under par for the tournament. And that double bogey on the 4th hole is a bit unfortunate. That's one of the holes that a lot of players tend to take advantage of being in such a short hole. I wonder what happened to her with that double bogey on the 4th hole, but another stretch of difficult hole coming up for Jin-Young Ko on the 13th, par 3.
On this hole, if you have to miss, you're gonna miss. There is enough room between right side of the green and the second bunker and the right.
All right, she has also decided to go with a 7-iron, just like So-Yeon Roo did.
Wow.
And throwing it high up in the air, and that's about as good as you can do coming in from the left side of the green. And we'll have a downhill putt, birdie putt to negotiate.
I believe she learned a little bit about dealing downhill putt on the 11th hole, so she should not have any problem on that putt.
Well, she is definitely has had a very good short game today with her short stick. Zhang, also known to not only hit it long, but very, very high. Let's take a look at her swing. Take a look at that apex of that ball flight. And may have thrown up in the air just a little too much.
Yeah, he popped up too high. I believe at the backswing top, club shaft kind of got steeper down angle. Downswing. Steeper at the backswing top usually lead the downswing kind of narrowed down, so that might cause pop the ball a little bit higher.
Yeah, that's a good thing to know if you're an avid golfer or weekend golfer. Need to work on that. Make sure to remember that as you practice on your short irons.
Yeah,
Hyun-
modern golf technology allow us to see what's going to happen at the backswing top, and you align with your club shaft with the left arm straight. And it has to be parallel to the original swing angle.
If you look at her stats, she has averaged 1.62 putt per hole, which is #1 on the KLPGA Tour, and has done very well today as well. 1.64.
Well, nice line.
Great line
Ooh.
and great hole. Will it go in? And runs it by, but another beautiful birdie putt coming up for Hyoju after rather an unforced error on the 11th hole for a bogey. We've gotten so used to having Hyoju making those 4 or 5 footers per par. And she certainly did that when she played down in Jeju Island.
Yeah, it's a nice comeback for her.
All right, Mingyang Kim 5, par 4, 14. Our veteran, long birdie opportunity coming up. And look at this.
Wow.
You know, Ricky, just when you thought that Mingyang Kim 5 has gone away, she will out of nowhere appear and slowly climbing on top of that leaderboard. 2 under par, only 2 shots out of the lead.
Yeah, that long putt birdie definitely gonna help her to put her name on the first page of the scorecard.
All right, Sugi Jung. Currently 2 over par for the day, and that's coming up almost shot eagle.
Wow.
But that should be an excellent birdie opportunity to get at least a shot off.
Yeah, amazing spin control. After 2 hops, just ball dead. Didn't roll it anymore.
All right, 99 comes up short on the left edge. This is another hole that's a very difficult pin position. Coming out of the rough.
Yeah, in her position from there, you have to deal with 2 double mounts. So it's gonna really, really hard to judge the direction and the distance as well.
All right, this is another par 4 that will play rather long for the ladies. Getting into the wind, so it will be a very challenging hole, particularly trying to hit the green. 365, almost 400 yards straight uphill. And she's left herself about 140 yards, perhaps a little bit longer, considering the slope. That looks like a confident swing. May have hit it just a little bit right at the pin. No, comes up short.
Yeah, I was talking about that mount. The pin is located right after the mount, so you have to overcome the mount.
All right, Hana Zhang, after that 8-iron tee shot, comes up short, but with her putting touch, should have a good opportunity for birdie to go 2 under and get 2 shots within the leader. And I think she was just trying to get that ball closer to the hole. Wasn't going to get too greedy.
Yep, the par 3s, like I mentioned, it's not a birdie hole.
So Hana Zhang, always an aggressive player, never tends to back down, but this is one of the holes that I think you have to take a par and walk away. All right, Dabin Ho, who played very well down in Jeju, also coming up for a second shot on the par 4 on the 15th hole. And wow, nicely done.
Yeah, spin control is an issue.
All right, so she is continuing her hot streak. Looks like she has found herself a really good form. And Jeongeun Now, Ricky, Jin Young was getting ready to putt and then walked away. What happens in a situation like that?
Uh,
When
Yeah, probably she had a little bit of a doubt on the spot she picked,
mm-hmm.
so she was going to make sure the spot is right. And
Alright,
looks like,
oh my lord! I thought that was in.
yeah, I had no doubt
Still
about it.
waiting for that ball
Wow.
to see if the gravity will take that ball into the hole.
Yeah, she
Kind of walking around and waiting to see. Still waiting.
yeah, she has the right to wait like a 30 seconds. Yeah, she's decided not to.
All right. So again, another opportunity for birdie on the 12th hole. She had another excellent opportunity on the 10th hole, which just slid by the left edge. This is Jojo Kim. Love to get a birdie here to erase that bogey on the 11th hole and put herself in a good frame of mind as she goes toward the par 5 13th 14th hole. What do you see here, Ricky?
Yeah, slightly downhill and right to left. Yeah, as you see, she aimed right side of the World Cup.
Oh, and I think she has just slid it by.
Yeah, she read that break a little bit too much to the right, but perfectly judged by distance.
I think Jojo, along with her playing partner, Mingyang Choi and Zhang, all was really exemplifying their short game. Their putting touch is really on today. And let's take a look at the leaderboard once again. Mingyang Choi all alone at top at 4 under par after 12 holes. 99 along with Song Yeon and Han Sol-ji at 3 under par. Hedjin Choi, not too far away, 2 shots out of the lead. HANA Financial Group Championship first round action from beautiful Sky 72 Ocean Course. Stay with us as we continue to bring you the live action from Sky 72 Ocean Course. All right, we're back to the beautiful Sky 72 Ocean course. First round action of the HANA Financial Group Championship. We're happy that you joined us today. Mike Kim alongside Ricky Min. What a beautiful weather we have here for the first round action. And players have not disappointed us at all, as players are now currently the leader is Jeongeun Ko at 4 under par, but Hedjin Choi 2 under, looking for another long birdie opportunity. And she just coming out of the hole.
What a brave that putt was. She had to overcome like a double mounted uphill putt. Wow, she hit the pin. That means she didn't back down on that uphill putt.
Well, Hedjin Choi, who won just about all the awards that KLPGA had to hand out last year, so far winless into the 2020 season. Par 5 downhill fairway for our leader, Jeongeun Ko.
Yeah, in this course, par 5, it's not unreachable, so you have to find out perfect landing spot, not only the driver, but also the second shot.
And Hana Zhang. Very nicely done. Has consistently outdriven her playing partners, Jeongeun Ko and Jojo Kim. A bit of a history on this par 5, 13th, going back a few years when Yanni Chung decided to take the ball way out to the right side and had come in and taken out the water completely. But since then, has put OB stakes out there to prevent any players from potentially playing the wrong fairway. Jojo Kim has been absolutely perfect today with her driver. Missing that birdie opportunity on the 12th hole. All right, so Yeon Roo, rather sizable and difficult birdie opportunity. And asking that putt to go.
Wow, that putt didn't go to the right as she wished it to.
May have tricked her a little bit. It looks like a downhill, but perhaps hitting into the grain.
Yes, indeed. It looked like a downhill for sure. Yeah, she's checking on her putting stroke again. That means something's going on right now.
All right, so Yeon 3 under, trying to grab a share of the lead. And she's hit that putt so beautifully.
Yeah, but
didn't break as much.
Yeah, she missed by an inch. Might be less than an inch.
All right, Hyun Park off the fringe. Also birdie opportunity to go 2 over par for the day. And I think she may have read a little bit of that par putt, or birdie putt on the same hole by So Yeon Roo.
Yeah, when I saw the ball just came out a little bit hot. Right after making a contact, ball kind of popped up twice. When I saw that, it might be a little bit short. That's my guess, but my guess was totally wrong.
She was very fortunate to find the bottom of the cup to go 2 over par. All right. Now, for all the players on the 13th hole, as you mentioned, you got to put yourself in a good position for your third shot. And water definitely comes into play. You don't want to lose anything to the right of the green for your third shot. Another good look.
Yeah.
Rather imposing water hazard, but for these players, shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, proper landing areas, and the landing area is like left side of the fairway. That way you can have a better angle to the pin.
Mingyang Choi may have taken a little bit too far to the left than she would have liked. Now has gone on the cart path. And she will get a relief off the cart path, but will have to drop into the rough.
Yeah, she knew she has to aim to the left a little bit, but she pulled it up too much to the left.
All right, electing to go with a hybrid club. Zhang. 2020 season, she is second in the par 5 performance on the KLPGA Tour, as you noticed with the graphic. And found herself a really good position in the middle of fairway for her third shot coming up. And this is Han Seo-ji, one of the veterans on the KLPGA Tour, also trying to get within and tie for the lead with Mingyang Choi, and comes up short. And she will remain a shot out of the current leader, Mingyang Choi. And Han Seo-ji, no bogey, unblemished record for Han Seo.
Yeah, really clean scorecard.
Very clean scorecard for her. Yoon Kyung-ho, we mentioned that she will be retiring. And this will be her swan song.
Looks like no breaks whatsoever.
Wow. Yes. Now, what if she wins this tournament? If she were to win this tournament, will she potentially maybe rescind her retirement announcement and play a couple more years? We'll have to ask her about that after the after the round. All right, let's go to the par 5. 13th hole, and Xinjiang will give herself a drop out of the cart path. Will take a relief. No closer to the hole. Now, from this distance, Ricky, will Xinjiang have to consider that ball coming out of the rough a bit hot, or?
Yeah,
probably will not have to worry about that.
Well, from her position, she looks like in the kind of a sizable deep grass, but so within 100 yards, the length, she wanted to have the spin control, but it is going to come out a little bit thin, so you should better have like a rolling shot instead of a spin control shot.
All right, well, Mingyang Choi gets ready for her third shot. Zhang has elected to go with her. And she is so dangerous with this distance. And again, players finding themselves on the left side of the pin. And Jojo Kim will go next. About 96 yards. Breeze just slightly near the pin. Wow.
What a control. What a control shot.
What a control shot. Now, ball running away from the pin. Again.
Yeah. Probably Mingyang Choi was looking for that kind of opportunity, but not quite. As you see, ball sitting up on the grass like a 40% up.
A lot of ball showing, and now she's going to have to, she's talking it over with her caddy.
Yeah, she's not going to have too much spin on the ball. So what she has to do is like land in front of the green and let her roll to the green nicely. So try not to have too much club head speed at the impact.
You can learn a lot from just simply watching and observing the type of swing these top players put on a shot like this coming out of the rough. That sounded like a very clean contact.
Yeah.
Oh, might have calculated that ball coming out a little bit hotter.
Yeah, sounded like kind of fast shot.
All right, we'll go to the 1599 and Hedjin Choi, all on a par 4. Now, this is one of the more difficult ones. Although it's only 300 meters, players tend to lay up rather than using a driver, using a hybrid or a 3-wood, and put themselves in a good position for a second shot where they can really spin the ball.
Yeah, definitely. This hole is like definitely 3-wood hole, especially a long hitters like a Hedjin Choi.
All right, 99. Throwing that ball up nicely.
Ooh.
And controlling that distance. And boy, she has done a great job in not only with her putting game, but also with her iron game.
Yeah, she left 3 or 4 feeder for the birdie, slightly left to the right downhill putt.
And 99, who has really blossomed in the last few years. Hedjin Choi, currently #1 on the money list on the KLPGA.
Just perfect angle for her to attack the pin.
All right, only about 125 yards left. Wow, taking that aggressive swing. Coming in high and letting that slope do the work. And it is a beautiful shot.
Wow, she swung as hard as she could.
Wow.
What a confident swing that was.
All right, Hedjin Choi not backing down at all. Mingyang Choi.
It must be a better spot. She doesn't have any problem.
All right,
And chip and run.
She has elected to go a little bit of a bump and run, but has come up well short.
Yeah, she got that chip part right, but I don't know about the running part. Probably at impact, her club loft kind of too much lofted, so too much put too much spin on the ball.
Exactly, exactly. All right, Han Sol-ji. Getting ready to hit her tee shot on the par 3. Has elected to go with a 6-iron. Currently 3 under par. Only shot out of the lead. And doesn't look like too bad of a lie.
Yeah, from where she was, where she will be, it'll be not difficult.
Hana Zhang
One of the
love to walk away with a birdie right here to get within 2 shots of the lead. And is that a bit of a misread?
Yeah, again, she misread to the right again. I believe last hole, last hole on the green, she did the same thing.
Yeah, so 2 holes in a row has not put a really good putting touch there. And she will have that for par to remain at 1 under par. Now Hyo-ju needs a birdie here. Got to get a birdie here. Once again, players are just not seeing that break from left to right as the ball passes the hole.
Yeah, between the ball and the hole cup, there must be a little spine that players could not see.
So both Hyo-ju and Hana Zhang murmuring to themselves.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Mingyang Choi. Wow, this is a very sizable par putt coming up, or else she'll be falling out of her sole position of the lead. Has she done it? Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why she is the #1 player in the world. When you have to make that long par-saving putt, she is able to do that from just about anywhere.
Yeah, gotta be absolutely perfect. The distance and direction, the 2 facts has to be perfect in order to make that kind of putt.
All right, 99, who at one time was tied for the lead, along with Mingyang Choi, trying to climb back into the lead, and she was just a few inches away from making that putt to get into the lead with Mingyang Choi.
She did not hit firm enough.
after that disappointing bogey on the 11th hole. Has not been able to find the bottom of the cup in the back 9 play so far. Now this is a must birdie opportunity for Hedjin Choi. And no problem whatsoever. Hedjin Choi, not the type of player that would miss that golden opportunity. So she is now going only a shot out of the lead and tied for second place with 4 other players. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard once again. Mingyang Choi holding on to that 1-shot lead over 6 other players. And Mingyang Kim 5, also at 2 under par. First round action of the HANA Financial Group Championship continuing at Sky 72 Ocean Course. And back to Sky 72 Ocean Course. Mike Kim alongside Ricky Min. We're happy that you've joined us. Then stay with us as we bring you live action from the HANA Financial Group Championship Round 1 action. And this is Han Sol-ji with a very delicate chip shot and has come up well short.
Why it must be
17th hole, par 3.
yeah, must be hard for her. The ball below her feet. It's easy to catch up, kind of too much of with too much of a loft.
All right, this is Jeongeun Lee 6, 2 over par. Short par 4. Good opportunity for a birdie. Staring it down. She likes it. She likes it. And as she should. That should be a nice birdie opportunity for our defending champions for U.S. Women's Open.
Really thick divot comes off. That means she has a lot of control. Control the spin on the ball.
All right, Han Sol-ji back on the par 3, 17th hole to try to save a par to stay at tie for second place at 3 under par. And rolled it past the hole quite a bit. A bit disappointing as she is heading toward the final hole on the 18th par 5. Always a good birdie opportunity on the 18th hole, but gotta be disappointed to walk away with a bogey. And this is So-Yeon Roo. Long par 4, straight uphill. Always a difficult to hit the green from the fairway. Taking it right over that bunker on the right side of the green.
Did she hit it? Oh,
And
yes, she did.
She did, but usually this is one of the holes that it is very difficult to hold the green. The green running away from you, and that long distance usually is difficult to hold.
Yeah, probably she knew that, but she decided to go with a hybrid or kind of a wood. It kind of shows her bravery. She doesn't afraid of that downslope fast green though.
All right, Hyun Park, who's won twice this year. One of the two happens to be the KLPGA Championship, the major. One of the few players who has made their maiden win on the tour as a major, and was elected to go with the hybrid club, also taking it way over to the right side and perhaps trying to draw it in, and comes up short.
Wow, it must be really, really difficult because there is no not enough room to work with, and then after that, the fringe area ball gonna roll down forever. So gotta control the spin a lot of it.
All right, Minji Park out of the rough and using that hybrid club. Has she gotten enough? Oh,
Yeah, he crawled it back
nicely
down.
done out of that. I think that's probably the best she could do out of that thick rough there, Ricky.
Yes, indeed. Not much thing she can do about it. In terms of layout position on the hole 14, the bunkers on the left, second bunker. In order to carry the second bunker, you have to hit like a 220 with a downwind a little bit, but it's not gonna be, it's not gonna be easy. So players end up being like a short right side of the bunker.
Oh my goodness, was that Mingyang Lee? I think that's Jeongmin Lee who hit the pin, and that ball continued to run away from her, and that could have been a slam dunk eagle shot for her.
That's too unfortunate. I mean, she had a good shot, but as a result, that's not acceptable.
All right, solid tee shot once again for our leader at 400 par, Mingyang Choi. Needs to get as much of the distance as possible and got to leave that tee shot on the left side with the pin tucked way on the right corner. And I think she's just been able to negotiate that. So with the tee shot, you need to find that left side of the fairway. So the tee shot here is absolutely at a premium, and Hana Zhang, that's one part of the game that she is very confident, is known for. driving accuracy is also very good today, hitting the fairways 80% and gotten over that. And even though it ended up in the rough, that might have been the longest drive we've seen so far today on this hole.
Wow, she got everything. Wow, she gave everything she's got. What a strength that she has.
All right, Jojo Kim has been absolutely perfect with her tee shot today. 10 out of 10. See if she can make it 11 out of 11. Also staring down. Never known to be a really long driver on the KLPGA Tour, but has always been so consistent with that beautiful silky swing, so rhythmic. And you wonder why she hasn't won more tournaments on the KLPGA as well as LPGA with that swing. Jojo, who has won 11 times on the KLPGA, has also won 3 times on the LPGA Tour. Now back to the green side. Yeon Park.
Little flop shot.
And just running it by. And it's difficult, just all that green running away from you. Difficult coming out of the rough.
Yeah, what she could have done is like have a little flop shot, pop the ball up in the air really high and land it on the green softly and doesn't let it roll. But she chooses a different thing.
All right, birdie putt coming up for Diane Lee to get into the red number on the 15th. Oh, nicely done. So nice bounce back from a bogey on a very difficult 14th hole. And with the temperature dropping and the wind condition, 14th may be one of the hardest par to earn. Jeongeun Lee 6 after that gorgeous second shot. This is for birdie. I tell you, Jeongeun Lee 6 has been working so hard on her game, and she has just not been able to find the bottom of the cup in the last few tournaments that we have witnessed. Now the 14th green, playing alongside with Hyun Park. This is So-Yeon Roo. She is elected to go with a putter. That'd be almost a 60-footer downhill. And wonderful touch by veteran So-Yeon Roo.
Wow, nicely done.
I had to question whether she has selected the proper club to hit a shot out of that rough, but has definitely shown why she is such a great player. And she really rises to the occasion, especially in a tournament that is as big as the HANA Financial Group Championship. And this is the 17th hole, Song-Yi-an, par 3. Currently at 3 under par. This is her 5-iron.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, this ball has really gone away. I'm not sure if that's really a bad position there, Ricky, rather than being in a bit of an awkward stance in the rough.
It could have been, but that rough, I mean, the bunker, I don't think it's not going to be easy to get the ball out of the bunker because that bunker is really deep and steep.
All right, let's see whether she has that bunker shot in her bag. Now back to the 14th hole. This is Mingyang Park. After her beautiful shot out of the thick rough, has given herself that for par. Mingyang. Her mother was an Olympic athlete. And Mingyang Park finished runner-up last week down at Jeju Island. Has won 4 times and also won once this year, currently 5th in the prize money list on the KLPGA Tour. All right, Hyun Park. See on the right, her father also doubling as her caddy. Ever since she's been on the tour, her father has been her side. All right, let's just try to save a par. Beautiful stroke. Absolutely beautiful stroke. I know it's coming up the hill, but that was just a great putt, wasn't it, Ricky?
Yeah, well judged the distance as well.
All right, coming up, very difficult bunker shot for Song Yeon. Wow, that is a sizable bunker shot, and I think this might be a better option for her rather than trying to get too cute. And make sure she get that ball on the green and at least give herself a long par putt.
Yes, indeed.
And Minji Park. This shouldn't be a problem for Minji. All right, well done for her, and she'll remain at 1 under par for the tournament. You can see that the sun is gradually going down and temperature continued to drop here at Sky 72 Ocean Course. Has hosted a number of international tournaments, including SK Telecom, Asian Tour events, and has been the home of the LPGA tournament for so many years. As Soyeon, nicely done, just walking away with a par on the 14. It's almost like stealing a shot from the field. Jojo Kim coming up for a second shot on the very difficult 14th hole. Has elected to go with a hybrid club. Looks like she's got a pretty good contact on that ball and goes in the bunker.
It's really hard to judge the distance from there. The pin is too tight.
Yeah, that's one of the more difficult pin positions we have today, Ricky.
Yes, indeed.
Jojo has consistently shown good bunker play. All right, Jeongeun coming up with her second shot. Her swing looks so good. And despite the minimal number of tournaments that Jeongeun has played on the KLPGA Tour, she has still been so consistent. And probably not happy with that contact and has found the left side of the bunker. So two players finding both sides of the bunkers. It's just difficult to get that distance right, as you said, Ricky.
Yes, indeed. The both players put their ball on the bunker, but I would rather prefer to be in the Jeongeun position because Jeongeun has a lot more room to work with.
And Zhang, who had the shortest of the second shot, probably not happy with her direction of that.
Yeah, definitely not. She's not happy with that shot.
But I think this is one of the holes that the players just cannot get too greedy on this. You need to just walk away with a par.
Yes, indeed. On this hole, if you walk away with a par, like you said, they should be more than happy about it.
And the temperature really dropping rapidly here at Sky 72 Ocean Course. And this morning it was very, very cold. And The weather forecast for this week is supposed to warm up a little bit tomorrow, but we are expecting some increment weather on Saturday, the third round. So the players need to take full advantage of a rather benign condition here, Sky 72 Ocean course. All right.
Yeah, actually, winter is going to start from Saturday. So before and after, we are looking for a lot of action going on in terms of weather. So I'm not very surprised when the temperature dropping down so rapidly right now.
All right, 99 at 3 under par on a 16th hole par 4 is going straight up the hill at 160 yards. Second shot coming up. Oh, and I think it's pretty good shot for her. This is another difficult par 4 16th hole hitting into the wind.
Yeah, she's looking for like a 20 meters uphill. After that, it's all downhill like a 6 or 5 meters.
Hedjin Choi shot out of the lead. She'll be very aggressive with this swing. Let's see how closely she can get to this. Oh,
she carried
what
over
an
that.
aggressive line.
Wow, she carried over that bunker.
Taking the bunker as well as the rough and using that rough as almost a springboard to try to get on the green. And that might have been the only shot, the angle that she had.
Wow. I never seen she taking like a 3/4 swing though. She never easy on a swing. She just every time goes everything you've got.
All right, let's see what Jeongeun could do out of the bunker on the left side, the green side bunker.
Yep.
Currently leading by a shot over a slew of players. Oh, and that ball coming up short, and also that slope taking that ball away from her, and that's going to run away quite a bit, losing at least 15, 20 feet.
Wow, lots of undulations. I mean, there would be a lot more undulation than what I thought it would be.
A ton of undulation that she has to negotiate coming up the hill now. And we'll have to do an unbelievable job with the par putt to stay in a sole possession for the lead here at the first round action.
I think the by far this hole is like the most difficult hole on bank 9.
Yeah, I think the par 4 is this particular hole is one of the most difficult holes, the 14th, as well as the par 3 12th hole. Now, let's take a look at what Jojo Kim can do with this greenside bunker shot.
Came out short. Wow.
And I think that's about as good as she can do from there. That is a really good touch.
Really, really good touch. Opens up really, opens club face really a lot, and then she just slide the club head underneath the ball with the sand. As a result, the ball pops really high and lands down really, really soft. It doesn't roll very much.
All right, Han Sol-ji from her third shot on the 18th hole, finishing hole par 5. Would love to get that shot back, have a bit of a bounce back to go into clubhouse. 96 yards for her third shot. Very good touch.
Yeah, within that range, she should be able to put a lot of spin on the ball. And then that thick divot tells us she put really a lot of spin on the ball.
All right, Hana Zhang, who's disappointed with her second shot, has seen what Jeongeun Ko's ball did after coming out of the bunker, runs away from you. So now you got at least 2 ridge to negotiate. Distance control is a must. Wow. That's just top caliber putting distance control there.
Yeah, what can I say? What can I say?
Hana Zhang, who won last week down at Jeju. And as we mentioned, She has won 13 times, and out of the 13 times, she has won 7 times out of 13 in the fall season. Really thrives in this part of the year. All right, 99, par 4, 16. Would just be happy to walk away with a par, and
Oh, came up
she's
short.
going to have to work very, very hard to save a par. And she will have that to remain at 3 under par for the first round. And our leader currently, Jeongeun Ko. How far does it seem like, Ricky? About almost 25, 30 footer.
Yeah, and also I'd love to see her how to deal with that pressure.
All right.
Must be critical for her right now.
Lots of break that she has to worry about. And that has come up considerably short. Kind of shaking herself. So
probably she saw the HANA Chang's line and speed. Hard for me to believe she made that kind of mistake.
all right, we'll go back to Hedjin Choi, who took a dead aim and took a very aggressive line on the 16th hole. This will be a birdie putt. Potentially could be in sole possession of the
After that shot, she deserves a birdie. We'll see what's going to happen.
Tournament. Yep, absolutely. She didn't hit that ball.
Wow. I believe this is the first time I see her lefty short.
Absolutely, and it really wasn't a confident putt either. So have to be a bit disappointed on that. And now Jojo Kim after her bunker shot on the 14th hole. This is the second time we've seen her miss the putt on the low side.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Now has gone back to 1 over par.
Yeah, in terms of missing a short putt, it's a lot to do with confidence.
Yeah, this is one of those days that I think she has really been a bit suspicious with her putting stroke. Jin Young. Hard to believe that she is putting for a bogey.
Yeah, bogey and double bogey makes a huge difference. So she got to be careful.
She could potentially not only fall out of the first place, but also slip all the way down because so many of the players are currently at 3 under par for second place. So she has got to make this bogey putt here. Oh, done nicely there.
Good bogey.
And this is one of the few times that, yes, Ricky, you could say good bogey.
Yeah, it is a good bogey.
And 14th hole has just become a very difficult hole for the players, especially with the temperature dropping rapidly here at Hana Bank Championship first round action. All right, 99. This is for par and does it nicely. So with Jeongeun Ko bogeying the 14th hole, we now have at least 6 players currently tied for the first place. And even with the Sky 72 Ocean course without too much of a wind, players not able to really take advantage. Nice touch there, Han Sol-ji. Good finish for birdie, a nice bounce back, and 3 under par, currently tied for first place.
Yeah, heading toward tomorrow's game, it probably gave her a lot of confidence.
Absolutely, that was a great finish for Han Sol-ji, the veteran. All right, Shang Tsui from China, also sponsored by our title sponsor, Hana Bank. Although she is currently 4 over par, but good to be able to finish with a birdie on the 18th hole. Beautiful look at the 17th hole par 3. But the leaderboard, look at this. 6 players tied for the first place thanks to Mingyang Choi bogeying the 14th hole. Hedjin Choi at 99 and Han Sol-ji all in first place at 3 under par. And right behind him is Yeon, 2 under par, who's coming up for a long par putt coming up on the 17th hole, par 3. All right. HANA Financial Group Championship first round action continuing. We'll be back. All right, back to HANA Financial Group Championship round one action at the Sky 72 Ocean course. Zhang getting ready for her tee shot on the 15th hole. Short par 5, good opportunity for a birdie. Par 4. And Zhang has elected to go with a fairway wood. Put herself in a good position for her second shot. This is the type of hole that you really can't take too much chance. Now, when the wind is down, this is one of the holes that Hana Zhang, with her prodigious distance, she could definitely drive the green. but not today.
Yeah, not today.
All right, Mingyang Choi, after that miscue, out of the bunker on the 14th hole. Has also elected to go with a fairway medal for this 15th hole par 4. Currently tied for first place along with 5 other players.
She looks at it.
What a solid shot.
What a shot.
There's very little part of her game that's really has a shortfall. I mean, that's one of the reasons why she is a #1 player. But every time you look at her game, you wonder why she doesn't win every week. I mean, her swing is so good. Her putting touch is so good.
You know why? Because we play golf.
And it's one of the reasons why the golf is so difficult. It's just indicative of how difficult this game of golf is.
Yeah, sometimes golf is like it gets too difficult though.
All right, Jojo Kim. She has hit the fairway 100%. Absolutely been perfect today.
From Hyun, she has only 65 meters in for the second shot.
All right, Minji Park. A little bit of downhill putt for birdie. Oh, nicely done.
Well judged on the distance and direction.
All right. She is definitely outplaying her playing partners, Yeon Park and Soyeon Roo. All right, Hedjin has arrived at the par 3 17th hole. With the temperature dropping, players have decided to go just a little bit longer club. Oh, this is one of the better tee shot we've seen on the 17th hole,
Yeah,
Ricky.
Better than most. I mean, the better than most. Was like a 140 left, but she decided to go with the 6-iron. Wow, that's well selection on the club choice.
Great selection of the club and great swing and excellent result.
Yeah, it must be a lot of wind up there. She usually hit 170 with her 7-iron. I mean the 6-iron.
All right, Jeon Kim, veteran Jihan, has had an up and down round today. Currently a 2 over par. Let's see what her club selection has been. 6-iron. Similar to Hedjin Choi.
Good line, carry over.
Very good line, and has come up just a bit shorter than Hedjin Choi. So all 2 players have negotiated this hole very nicely. Has given some fits to some of the players, Han Sol-ji as well as Song Yeon, all walking away with a. All right, 99, playing with Jihan as well as Hedjin.
Probably another 6.
Oh, and she has taken that ball very high, probably the highest of the 3 players. And that's a very aggressive line there.
Wow, and that high shot, I just love that. The high finish, high shot, and low finish for low shot. She just follows that principle really, really well.
All right, Song Yeon on the 18th hole, par 5, the finishing hole. Love to get that birdie to get into the clubhouse with a share of the lead. Straight uphill, and she didn't hit that. She did not hit that.
Yeah, wasn't firm enough. Was not firm enough. Wow.
And that may have been the easiest position to putt.
Yeah, that's what surprises me. It wasn't look that difficult though.
Still 1 shot out of the lead, and that is a good finish for her. Now Xinjiang Lim for the 16th hole, par 4. comes up a bit short. So distance control will be at a premium for her putt coming up. She's one of those players that really keeps her game steady. Never really gets too flustered, even when she's not playing well. But we've not seen too much smile out of her.
Yeah, she has like a champion's spirit. Whatever happens, I mean, she always keep her head up and move forward.
All right, head on you. A good position to win a Rookie of the Year award on the KLPGA for 2020 season.
Wow.
And that ball will come out way short.
Wow, I don't think it was
And
a missy shot.
And that's the false front. The ball will continue to run away from her.
Yeah, it sounds so crisp. It wasn't a shot. I mean, probably she choose the club though.
It may have been a bit of a missed club selection there. But now back to 15 par 4 Jeongeun Ko. Just a nice smooth 110-yard shot for her. And using that slope, and knows exactly where to drop that ball. It's just a beautiful putt, beautiful shot there, Ricky.
Yeah, that's amazing shot.
All right, Hyoju. Got to be disappointed with the bogey on the 14th. Needs to get this close. Oh, it's taken a much more aggressive line than Jeongeun Ko did.
Yes, she tried to get inside of her though. But that thick divot comes off. That means usually a lot of spins. But at that time, the spin wasn't enough.
All right, it's always fun to watch Hana Zhang. She is so aggressive, but so good at her short game with her short iron. Let's see what she could do. About a 9-yard shot coming up.
Ooh.
Wow, a lot of spin. So she'll have that for a birdie.
Yeah, she perfectly controlled the spin. Nice shot.
I wonder if she might have ended up in a better position had she taken a little bit to the right of the pin rather than just going right at it. All right, this is for birdie for Hedjin Choi to grab the sole possession of the lead. And she's done it.
Oh,
Nicely done.
what a job. What a putt.
3 birdies on the back 9.
Yeah, she made the 3 birdies like the last 5 holes.
Hedjin Choi winless on 2020 season. Has to be disappointed. Yet when you look at her stats, she is still right there at the top of the leaderboard when it comes to the order of merit.
Yep.
And now she has taken sole possession of the first round action at the HANA Financial Group Championship.
Yeah, this championship might be the one for her.
She is such a good player. She's won 7 times in her career, 5 times last year. 99 also trying to get into that top position, and I don't think she has hit that ball.
Yeah, wasn't confident putt at all. And she knew it, and she kind of smashed at it.
Based on the plays that I've had on this course, that was one of the better position to putt for birdie on the 17th hole. Now back to Jojo Kim for a birdie. Oh!
She made it.
All right, nice bounce back.
And she must be happy after the disappointing bogey.
All right, this is Xinjiang Lim for a birdie. Comes up short. Almost 9 out of 10 times from that position. Players just afraid to hit it too hard, and then we'll have a downhill par putt, so they tend to come up a bit short.
Yeah, downhill is always the matter. So.
Hana Zhang for birdie on the 15th hole. That is uncharacteristic of her missing birdie opportunity. So short of that.
Yeah, I cannot believe she did that. I mean, she left it short. You know, like a 6 feet birdie putt coming up. Wow.
She has not been able to find the birdie or bogey. So has been very steady in the back nine. Now, Mingyang Choi needs a bounce back. Would love to share the lead with Hedjin Choi, who just birdied the 17th hole.
Ooh.
All right. Got to be disappointed with that, but still good opportunities coming up on 16, 17, and 18. All right, Mingyang Choi on the 9th hole. This will be probably her finishing hole. She teed off in the back 9 off the 10th. Lucky to be able to hit her third shot out of that position.
Yeah, the water is too close.
And ball continued to come toward the hole, and that should not be any problem to save a par to remain a 2-under par for the tournament.
Yeah, like I say, par's not a bad score in the par 5s, even in the par 5s.
All right, Jeongeun Lee 6. That's exactly where Song Yeon was. Let's see what kind of bunker shot she has.
Wow.
That's about all you can do.
Yeah, that's the same result as
Song Yeon.
Yeah, Song Yeon.
You can't get too cute. You got to get out of that bunker. Make sure you get that ball on the green.
The best thing you can do is like just not going in there though.
And that's one bunker you really need to miss.
Yeah.
So the players will take a note of that. So Mingyang Choi, 3 birdies and a bogey. And Jojo on the 16th tee. After that much needed birdie on the 15th hole. Now back to level par for the tournament here at the HANA Bank Financial Group Championship. Round 1 action. Oh, she let that hand go, and it's going way left.
Yeah.
And let's see if she'll stay out of the hazard. There is a hazard on the left side, but the ball will settle deeply in that rough.
Yeah, it is completely buried from this point of view. It's gonna make her play even more difficult.
And this is the type of hole that I think Hana Zhang needs to take advantage, get that ball as into the fairway, hit it as far as she can so that she can hit with the second shot with the short iron.
Yeah, with her strength, she would be able to.
All right, it's about 375 yards, but straight up the hill. And has split the fairway, has done it nicely.
Soon after she hit it, she knew it's gonna be good.
Currently ranked 7th in the money list on the KLPGA Tour. Mingyang Choi was that a swing coach change in the middle of the season. Used to work with a coach who now coaches Hyun Park and Bomi Lee, who hails from JLPGA Tour. Another good tee shot for Mingyang.
I believe what new coach does to her is like the last time when I saw her, her left knee does not even move when she go to a backswing top. Right now, her left knee is kind of collapsed down to the right. It allows her have the weight shift and the backswing weight shift on the right side of the.
All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard again. It's Hedjin Choi all alone at 4 under par, and Mingyang Choi right behind her at 3 under par, along with 5 other players. And the leaderboard is getting tight. We'll be back after these messages. HANA Bank Championship, round one action here at Sky 72 Ocean Course. The final group on the 16th hole, par 4. Getting ready for the second shot. On this hole, we've seen only 2 birdies and 5 double bogeys with slew of bogeys.
있습니다. 다행히 러프가 길진 않지만 공이 살짝 잠겨 있어서
And
아무래도
Hana
세컨
Zhang
샷 했을 때 좀 런이 많이 발생할 것
in the
같고요.
fairway, as well as Mingyang Choi, but it was Jojo Kim who let her
140m
club
또
hand
135m
go
정도
and
남겨놓고 있는
found herself
상황입니다.
in the left
핀의 위치가
rough.
굉장히 이 홀 역시 까다로워요.
And that's going to be one of the more difficult shots coming up. And 16th hole also one of the more difficult hole to negotiate. Now Hyoju looking at the yardage. What do you see here, Ricky?
Well, yeah, ball sitting just halfway down to the thick rough, so she's not gonna have too much spin on the ball. So what she has to do is like just lay up. It's in front of the
In front of the green. I think Jeongeun Ko will go first. We'll have about 138, so that should be close to about 150 yards with the upslope. I would say add another club.
Yeah, perfect position to attack the pin.
She can really thrive on this kind of shot. It looks like she has taken dead aim at that hole.
Good line
look
and
at
good
this.
result. Wow.
Oh, beautiful shot. Absolutely a splendid shot, almost a perfect shot there, Ricky.
Yeah, even after they're making a good shot, I mean, her face expression does not change.
Well, she has that poker face, similar to Hyun Lim. Hana Zhang is definitely not the person with the poker face. Really wears that emotion on her sleeve. And Jojo will go second out of the rough. Let's see what she could do.
Yeah,
She
each corner came out pretty low.
And posing, likes it, and comes up short. And just a little more distance on the left, with the direction on the left, might have been able to get that ball a little closer.
Yeah, right after she hits it, I mean, she kind of thought that she's gonna make a shot, but ended up being kind of another rough position.
All right, Hana Zhang takes that ball way up in the air.
That's what she gotta do.
Oh, and this is one of the reasons why Hana Zhang and Jeongeun Ko are the top players in the world.
It's like a neck and neck type of game, though. Between Hana Zhang and then Jeongeun Ko. It's really interesting to see them play really well.
선수들이 거리를 계산할 때 아무래도 날씨가 추워지면서 클럽 선택을 조금 더 하는 것이 좋을 것 같아요.
And the players are really having a difficult time trying to
짧을 수가 있으니까요. 날씨가
pick the right club
클럽
for the
선택을 조금 더 하는
distance,
게 좋고요.
particularly as the temperature
오히려
drops.
점점 더 불고 있지
It really
않아서
adds the
선수들이 바람 계산
yardage
좋을
that
것
they need
같습니다.
to calculate. All right, we find Hyun Lim on the 17th hole.
As you see other players' mistake, you cannot miss it to the right.
Well, you also cannot hit it too long. Hyun has always had a great iron game. Trying to bring it in from right to left.
Is it enough? Yes, it is.
Nicely done.
Nicely done.
All right, head on you. Who's already won once this year. And she has also, now she has elected to go with 6 iron.
Right on the spot. Yes, indeed. What a spectacular shot was.
All right, leaving that hole below the hole. All right, Mingyang Kim 5. Oh, nice. So she will go 2 under par, only 2 shots. Mingyang 5. Always been known with a great driving game. Has had a little bit of issues. Has found her game back now. Somi Lee stay on the green. And just off the fringe, an apron.
Yeah. She shouldn't be able to have a 2-putt from there.
All right, Jojo Kim, who's been having a bit of issue on the 16th hole, off the green. Oh, that's just checked up.
Yeah.
Bit unfortunate there, Ricky.
Yeah, there was too much spin on the ball. That's unfortunate. This just came out too soft. Usually ball is sitting down the thick rough. It's really hard to get a clean contact to the ball. So usually you have to add more distance to it.
hole par 5. Hedjin Choi and Narinan, Jihyun Kim, all pretty much in the same position. And Narinan is the one who's probably the furthest out with her third shot coming up, and will need to put up a lot of spin. And Hedjin Choi, our leader currently in the first round of the HANA Financial Group Championship.
She stares at it. Ooh.
Oh my lord, that
Might be in the bunker.
that has to be an unforced error right there, and trying to figure out whether she had selected the right club.
She lost her balance after making a shot. It could have been an issue.
All right, Narinan, who at one time was sharing the lead with Mingyang Choi, who also has fallen out of the top position, currently at 3 under par. Would love to get in the clubhouse with the birdie on the 18th hole.
High shot.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Not in, well done.
Wow.
And that's going to be a nice uphill putt.
Yeah, high
Coming right up.
finish. Lot of height and no roll after land on the ground.
Just a solid contact, and now Hana Zhang get a birdie and could almost potentially steal 2 shots from the field, and she has.
Finally.
So now, finally, and that birdie right there is only the 3rd birdie all day.
Wow. But she seemed like playing really, really well.
So only the 3rd birdie on the 16th hole. Hana Zhang has gradually, slowly come back on the leaderboard. And Jeon Kim also done nicely.
A little backspin. Love to see
Good spin
that.
on that. Knows how to get the job done. It's only the first round, but you can tell some of these players with a lot of confidence coming into this first round. So-mi Lee off the fringe, never had a chance. So we'll go back to the 16th hole. Yeon, we had a nice birdie on the 15th. Now in danger of giving away that shot.
Wow.
Oh, and that's the kind of putt that we know Jojo is capable of doing.
What a huge sigh of relief. That's a good putt.
So has she been able to save a couple of those par putts?
It's like
Be
almost
2
having
under
a
par.
birdie.
Yeah, she would have been right there. Now, Hedjin Choi, our leader, in a bit of a danger.
Oh, no room to work with.
4 shot, but you never know. She might be taking a dead aim at that hole.
Yes, indeed. We'll see what's going to happen.
Oh, that comes out way hot.
Yeah, I carried too much, though. Carried too much.
Now, if Hedjin Choi ends up with a bogey on this hole, that almost feels like a double bogey, even triple bogey, because this is the kind of hole that you got to take advantage. And
Yeah,
I would expect the Hedjin Choi caliber would definitely walk away with a birdie. Now, Mingyang Choi looking only for the 4th birdie on the 16th hole. Oh, no doubt about that one.
Me neither. No doubt about that.
All right. She has climbed back in the top position. And depending on what Hedjin Choi does with her par saving putt on the 18th, she could be in the sole possession within a few minutes. There's a huge break around the green, around the hole.
Yeah, she didn't hit hard enough.
And I think with experience, you'll definitely be able to put that in her back of her mind and put in the data bank. So the next time she comes up with a similar putt, she'll certainly will be able to overcome that. But Hedjin Choi, sizable par putt coming up. Has about 25% chance of making it. That might be a little short.
Wow.
Disappointing.
Disappointing moment. Like a 2 putts in a row, she left it short.
All right, so 6 birdies with 3 bogeys to go along with it. 3 under par, and now Mingyang Choi and Hedjin Choi has had a 2-shot swing on the 16th and the 18th hole. Let's go to the 17th hole. This is Minji Park. Just drawn the ball a little bit left and settles in the rough. What do you think there, Ricky? Is that going to be a bit of an issue for her?
Well, I don't think I don't think it's gonna be a problem because she has a lot of room to work with. So what she has to do is like chip and run, that type of
All right, Yeon Park having a bit of a lackluster round today. This ball has lost out to the right. Will it stay on the green and just trickling on the fringe? Now that's going to be a bit of a tricky shot coming up.
Yeah,
May
it
have
would
to
be.
chip that.
Yeah, chipping might be a better choice for her over just putting.
All right, we're staying on the 17th hole, par 3. Soyeon Roo playing alongside with Hyun Park and Minji Park. Soyeon, who resides in Dallas when she's playing on the LPGA Tour, also has selected to go with a 6-iron.
Turn.
Asked that ball to
Yeah.
turn, but it's now running away from her.
Wow, she's looking for a severe downhill for the birdie putt.
So all 3 players not able to get on the green.
And then her
This
ball is
particular group. All right, 99 for birdie and to share the lead with Mingyang Choi. Oh!
what a disappointing moment for her. She got ripped out.
Folks, we have not seen the birdie from that position all day. And I have to say, that position below the hole is probably the easiest in terms of putting. Very disappointing for 99 to walk away with a par. Now, Jojo Kim is slightly downhill putt. Nothing really in terms of break. Let's see what she can do here.
Yeah, it's pretty much a straightforward putt. If she got the distance right, she would not be having any problem.
Can't get too timid. All right, this is for birdie. All right, knew that she had made it, walked it in.
Yeah, boy, she made it, but she took a long time for that putt.
So, bit disappointing, but still some positive to take with her as she heads to the practice putting green. All right, Minji Park. Not that difficult chip shot coming up. Oh, it's come out a little bit short.
Yeah. And on top of that, she is facing downhill putt for the par.
Minji has always had a good putting game, and I think she has left herself a bit of a difficult now. As we had expected, Kyung has elected to go with the chip shot.
Yeah, you're right, Mike.
Right, and then again, both players
Yeah.
rather awkward distance to save a par. Now asking her playing partner Yeon whether her putt should be marked.
Yeah, for downhill putt, just delicate touch is needed. Not too firm and not too slow.
Now Yeon asking Hyun to move the ball to mark. All right, 2 putter heads over. You got to make sure that you move it back. Got to remember that. All right, Yeon once again has elected to go with a putter out of that rough. Looks like.
Yeah.
She had a lot of success with that back on the 14th of one of the more difficult par 4. And Ricky, I got to say that experience really comes into play when you're negotiating a shot like this.
Yes, indeed. She's going to hit a putt from that kind of rough. I cannot see from here correctly if he's sitting on the ball.
It skipped and bounced quite a bit, but still.
But better than most from there.
Yeah, and I think she was able to follow through that, and because of that, she was able to get that ball a lot closer, even though it bounced quite a bit as she came out of that rough. All right, we'll go back to the 18th hole from the fairway, Diane Lee. And this will be another third shot, position shot for her, trying to get herself into a short wedge distance. Oh,
Ooh.
look at here.
What
She has taken very aggressive line and is on the green in 2.
Wow, she is the first person
Wow.
to draw.
I think this might be the first time we've seen anybody get on in 2. So I'll take
Yes,
it back.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm expecting nothing but the eagle on the.
Oh, Xinjiang Park missing on the right edge.
Yeah, the downhill putt.
Ricky, there's a lot of movement near the hole. I know that this golf course has been around for quite a bit, and with the years, it seems like there's a lot more subtle break around the hole than you can see. The players are really getting tricked up.
Yeah, Minji Park.
And she's going to have to watch out for that break.
Yeah, she learned from her mistake.
And make sure that she firmed it. She firmed that putt to hit it right through the break. She took that break out.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate for Hyun Park. She went first, so. Yeah, that's good putt.
Well, Sky 72 Ocean Course is one of the most popular golf courses for the Korean golfers. You can definitely book a tee time and play here. Very close to the Incheon Airport. The golf course that you'll see as you pull into the Incheon Airport is called the Rock Course. A standalone 18 holes, but this is a part of that 54-hole complex. Just a beautiful scenery, and you're seeing that in the late fall weather. Cool, but just beautiful weather here. And now Diane Lee getting ready for her eagle putt. All right, Diane Lee, who allowed Zhang to take the lead last year and eventually lost out to Zhang in the inaugural HANA Financial Group Championship.
And it's a makeable eagle putt.
This is a very makeable putt for her. She has a really good short game.
Yeah, at the most, it's like a 15 meters away.
Diane, who's won 5 times, currently 12th on the money list on the KLPGA Tour.
Yeah, she can take all the time she needs for that putt.
for eagle to go 2 under par for the first round.
Did she hit it? Did she?
Still going down, coming down. And excellent lag. And will have definitely guaranteed herself a birdie putt.
It's an easy tapping birdie putt. Must be nice.
Playing alongside with Jeongeun Lee 6. Very gingerly putting that in. Well, that scorecard on the back nine is full of birdies and bogeys. But we'll settle for 1 under par here in the first round action.
Yeah, I saw a lot of up and downs though.
All right, temperature dropping, but also starting to
getting-
get pretty dark here.
Yeah,
We're starting to lose sunlight quite a bit.
turn more to the left.
Oh,
Yes,
this
indeed.
is beautiful shot, Hana.
Yeah.
Well
that,
done.
Yeah,
Just
that ball listens to me.
Absolutely gorgeous shot by Hana Zhang. And that will definitely be an opportunity for her to go 2 under par. Hana, who won last week and has really played well, exceptionally well, particularly in the second half. Always had a great game. She was touted as one of the top junior golfer, even as early as elementary school. All right, Mingyang Choi, our leader, by a shot over 5 other players. And Mingyang.
Yeah, sounded fat. Yeah.
What was not really a good contact, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't. The sound is so fat. Probably she came out of it from the backswing top. Her lefty shoulder flies away. That's why golf club coming down too stiff.
Definitely showing her displeasure with her shot. Now, Jojo Kim. It's one thing that Jojo can really do well is that she can definitely take that ball high up in the air with the tee slightly elevated over the green. Jojo, take it a little bit of time, more time than normal. 7 iron.
Wow, what a strength that she has. 7 iron for that.
Oh, and also coming up well short, right next to Mingyang Choi's ball. Also settled into that rough. All right, Jeongeun Lee 6 for birdie. Needs to get this birdie to get to 3 over par and have a great day tomorrow. Oh, nicely done.
Nicely done.
All right, something to smile about as she goes into the clubhouse. Playing alongside with Diane Lee.
Yeah, I'm going to remember the Diane Lee's second shot on the final hole.
All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Mingyang Choi all alone at top at 4 under par after 16th hole. And Hedjin Choi with at least 5 other players. At second place at 3 under par. 3 under is definitely a good score, but Hana Zhang, look out. She also has an opportunity to go 3 under. She's at 2 under par. Stay with us as we continue to bring you the first round action. And Mike Kim alongside with Ricky Min. We're happy that you joined us, and we're continuing to bring you the first round action of the HANA Financial Group Championship from Sky 72 Ocean Course. Sky 72 Ocean Course has been the host of a number of international tournaments, including LPGA HANA Bank Championship for a number of years. Now at the 17th hole off the green, Jojo Kim.
Awfully short.
That is not the kind of shot that we were expecting out of Jojo Kim's caliber. And coming up well short. Danger of yet another bogey.
Yeah, the club had to get too much to the underneath the ball. That's why ball just popped up, didn't roll.
All right, Mingyang Choi getting ready, but let's go back to the head on you. Their 4 shot out of the green side bunker. Needs to put a lot of spin. Needs that quick hand action. Oh, that is just really not come out the way head on you had probably had planned.
Wow,
Not sure what kind of lie she had drawn. May have been lot and buried. Back to 17th hole, Mingyang Choi, par 3.
Yeah, she hit it hard enough. That's right.
And that's exactly what she needed to do. Now, there's absolutely no gimme on that particular putt. We saw with Hyun Park missing it to the right.
Yeah,
Where Minji Park was able to hit that putt much firmer to take the break out of the way. All right, we'll go back to the 18th par 5 green. This is Hyun Lim for a long birdie putt coming up. Downhill.
Did she hit it? Did she?
And that's coming up well short. And that's one part of the game that Hyun Lim really has lost touch. Has really not been sharp with her putting game. She certainly had a lot of issues down at Jeju last week. And her putting game is continuing here at Sky 72.
Wow.
Highly uncharacteristic of Jeju for missing these putts, but it all started with a bad tee shot, but also even worse chip shot.
Yeah, the second shot is kind of lowest point.
You know, I'm not trying to be critical with Jeju, but we expect much better performance out of her. Now Zhang to get within a shot of the lead.
Yes, indeed.
Was there ever a doubt?
No, not ever.
Back-to-back birdie on a 16-17. And another excellent opportunity for birdie on the 18th. About a similar distance as Hyun Lim had for head-on Liu, but this is for par. And oh, another revolution.
Yeah, just a couple more revolutions. That's what she needed. What a disappointing.
Anytime you walk away with a bogey on the 18th on par 5, got to be disappointing, particularly for a head-on you who is pretty long off the tee after par on the 10th.
Yeah, she should be able to carry in second.
3 bogeys, so it'll be 2 over for the day. All right, Jeongeun. And that's exactly what Hyun Park did.
Yeah, miss it to the low side again.
So now Jeongeun has fallen out of the lead and has allowed 5 other players to get back into tie for first place. So Sky 72 Ocean Course has been pretty tough for the players today.
Yeah, how KGA sets up for the course for this event. I mean, this is amazing.
All right, So Mi Lee had no problem with that putt. She'll finished with a birdie on the 18th. 1 over.
Yeah, lots of birdies on the last tour, but at the same time, lots of bogeys.
Well, when you think about it, it's 1 over par, but yet she is still only 4 shots out of the lead. So that's still a pretty good day and not a good finish for Hedjin. Again, she has definitely developed some issues with her putter.
Yeah, but like you said, there are a lot more golf to play, so heads up and move forward.
Well, she is one of those players could get really hot in a hurry once she can get that short stick a little warmer than what she has been able to do for the last week in first round action here today.
I love to see how far Zhang is going to hit. I mean, for the shot.
Well, not only that, I think she could potentially take that aim to this for her second shot and possibly try to get on in 2 like Diane Lee did.
That's exactly what I expected to see.
That looks like a beautiful shot on the left side. Stay out of that rough.
Yes, indeed.
And I think that's a great angle.
Right angle to attack the pin.
Exactly, Ricky. And I think that is just a prime position, prime real estate to be.
Yes, indeed. The angle-wise, just perfect spot for the second shot.
And Mingyang Choi must be very, very disappointed, but upset about that missed par putt. Looks like she's had a little bit of anger in that tee shot. Oh, and nicely done.
In the middle of the fairway. Must
Left
be
center
happy.
of the fairway. That should be a good position as well.
But the question is, did she far enough to go for the second green?
All right, Jojo Kim, never known to really hit long. Bit sneaky long at times, but I think she is going to settle for the left side. Will put herself in a good position to put her also in a good third shot onto the green. The final groove for the first round has teed off. The 18th hole, but now coming up is Hyun Park. Third shot. Let's see if she can spin that ball to get as close to the hole as possible. Oh, and is she going in? My goodness, that was a great shot.
Wow.
Boy, did she get that ball close. That is about as close as you can get without going in the hole, Ricky.
That's right, though. That's right. And the moment I saw ball land on the green, I mean, I thought that it's going to be in.
Well, now, So-Yeon-Roo looking at her lie on her third shot. This shouldn't be too much of an issue for her.
Yeah, the ball sticking up like a 40% of the ball, so it should not be any issue, though.
All right.
But pin is too much close to the bunker on the right, so she has to hit the ball high in the air.
All right, this would be about an 83-yard shot coming out of the rough, and as a result, coming out of the rough.
Yeah, because of the rough.
Yeah, it's a bit of a flyer lie and runs away, so it'd be a sizable birdie putt coming up for So-Yeon. All right, Minji. Two under par, looking to get 3 under par.
Back.
And stopped right on the dime.
Oh, what a control the shot.
Great shot. She'll have a little bit of a downhill.
Yeah, and lots of speed on the ball.
But still birdie putt, so all 3 of them. Now it'll be a tap-in birdie for Hyun to go 2 over par for the tournament. Let's take a look at the leaderboard and look at these. Hana Zhang, Jin-Young Ko, Hedjin Choi. Some great names on that top of the leaderboard at 3 under par, and Hana Zhang and Jin-Young Ko all poised to shave off at least a stroke. And Minji Park also looking to go 3 under par to climb in that top share of the lead. Well, let's take a look at some of the best shots that we have seen in the first round action of the HANA Financial Group Championship. We'll come back to those highlights next time after the break, but this has been one of the beautiful days that we've had. Benign weather condition for the first round action at Sky 72. Normally, you'd expect the low temperature, but also coupled with the low temperature, it always comes with a very strong wind. But the players have been extremely fortunate that they have avoided the very strong windy condition here at Sky 72. But it will get pretty cold on Sunday from what the weather forecasters are predicting. So the players will need to shoot low scores tomorrow. And also, they need to get very, very aggressive in the moving day on the third day because temperature will severely drop down. The players will be definitely handicapped by the low temperature and possibly strong wind. And that's Yeongeun Park, who almost hold out from the fairway. A nice little bounce back and still only 5 shots out of the lead. Now let's go back to the fairway of the 18th hole, the final hole. Now, once again, we'd like to remind our viewers that we'll be coming back to the second round and third round at the same time, 2 p.m. Korean Standard Time. And Jojo Kim.
And low draw.
Just a low draw, trying to put herself in a good position for her third shot.
Yeah, good gameplay.
Good course management. Back on the green, this is Soyeon Roo for a long birdie opportunity to go 1 under par for the first round.
Turn, ball.
Oh, and I think we've seen quite a few players come out well short on that downhill putt, but with the amount of experience that she has in playing this course, was able to get that ball closer to the hole. Very uneventful day today. 2 birdies and 2 bogeys. Mingyang Park also trying to claim the lead, share the lead, and also coming up about an inch or 2 short.
Yeah.
It is just so difficult to gauge how hard you want to hit that putt.
Probably the cold weather kind of got her hands kind of stiff. That's why she could not move the ball the way she wanted to move it.
All right, Yeongeun Park, along with Mingyang Park and Soyeon Roo, finishing on the 18th green. All right, back to Jin-Young Ko. All right, looking to drop it on the left side of the fairway. Done it nicely.
Yeah.
Staying out of that rough and a good angle to come in from.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Jojo Kim has already hit her second shot. So now
Hannah.
Zhang has also elected to lay up. This is a bit of a surprise.
Oh.
And you have to wonder just how far Diane Lee's drive had ended up to put herself in a position where she could actually get there in 2. Now, she's now known for a really long distance, but still,
Yeah.
that is just an unbelievable shot.
As a fan of Hannah Chang, I would love to see her try to go for the green though.
All right, well, we have 7 players at top of the leaderboard. In first place, along with Mingyang Kim, 5 at 200 par. We'll be back after these messages. All right, back to HANA Financial Group Championship round action at the Sky 72 Ocean Course. We're back on the 18th hole, and this will be Jojo Kim coming up on her third shot. About 110 yards. Got to put a lot of spin on this ball.
Yes, she might. Wow, but that's not enough of the spin on the ball.
Rather unfortunate that ball hit the downside in front of the green and just ran away from her.
After hitting downside of the mount, it takes a sip off of the ball.
All right, Mingyang Choi. About 97 yards, 89 meters.
Yeah, close to 90 meters. It sounded good this time.
Sounded beautiful.
Oh,
spin. There we go. There we go, Mingyang.
Ooh. Just take a look at her.
Knows what to do in that distance. Very deadly.
Very confident swing. Very, very confident. She knows exactly what she needs to do.
All right, Zhang.
Response for that.
Needs to respond. And
even better. Wow. Did you see the ball just stop right after?
Absolutely, just stopped it absolutely on the spot.
Wow.
Well done for Hana.
Yeah, what a lovely battle between two girls.
And these are top players, and it's the reason why both of these players in the top 10 in the world. And see him. This is from last year when Hana Zhang won. And one thing we definitely see the difference from the last year. Not only a beautiful shot, but also look at the tremendous gallery that we had.
That's what I miss.
Oh, that was Diane Lee who missed that downhill birdie putt. And as a result, Hana Zhang won this tournament. Inaugural HANA Financial Group Championship. That's a bit of her trademark, but unfortunately for this year, due to COVID-19 pandemic, we're playing without the benefit of our golf fans. But still, we've been able to witness some from none other than our defending champion Hana Zhang and Mingyang Choi, the #1 player in the world, and as Jojo Kim missing on the right side
But
for
still
her
the
birdie.
good putt.
All right, Hyoju, disappointing round, 1 over par for the day. One of the reasons why she has had a disappointing round is that she's just not able to save those rather difficult par putts, par saving putts. But I know she can come back and do well. She is just a great player that you can't keep a good player down too long.
Yeah, problem I saw only is just her putting game. So if she shaped it well, then she's gonna have any problem tomorrow.
All right, Hana Zhang. This will be a back-to-back-to-back birdie. What a great finish it would be for her. And done it.
Yes, indeed, no doubt about it.
So that'll be to share the lead. Look at that scorecard.
Wow, 3 birdies in a row.
Just a
That's pretty
bogey on
good.
the 4th hole. And since then, she's had 5 birdies. And 16, 17, 18. Birdie. 3 birdies in a row.
What a strong finish.
And she has definitely served notice to rest the field that she is going to be able to defend her title and also looking to win 2 weeks in a row. But Mingyang Choi has other ideas. She is also looking at a very good birdie opportunity to finish at 4 under par. Oh, very well done. So both Mingyang Choi and Hana Zhang have not disappointed the golf fans and our viewers. So both players will be heading into the clubhouse, and they are the overnight leader for us after the first round action of the HANA Financial Group Championship here at Sky 72 Ocean Course. Once again, Mingyang Choi and Hana Zhang, 4 under par. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. 2 players, some of the top players. And Hedjin Choi right behind them at 3 under par. And Mingyang Kim 5, also at 2 under par. So this is shaping up to be another great battle at Sky 72 Ocean Course. Don't forget about Minji Park and Diane Lee, who had that unbelievable eagle putt on the 18th hole. They're all chasing after the current leaders, Hana Zhang and Mingyang Choi. Look at some other names. Dabin Ho, who had a great tournament finish last week. And Soyeon Roo, don't count her out. And Yeon, wow, the veteran from going way back to 2003. And Jojo Kim and Mingyang Choi, who is looking to finish out her career here at the HANA Financial Group Championship. All these great players, all in the mix for the lead tomorrow. But let's take a look at some of the top shots from the first round action. 99. Second shot from the 6th hole, par 4. And that shot just took a quick turn to the right, took the slope, and set itself up for a very nice birdie putt. Ricky?
Yeah, it landed on the perfect spot.
And the 8th hole, par 3, Mingyang Choi, our co-leader, and the overnight leader. This time with 3 under par, looking to go 4 under.
That sound is so sorry.
And left herself a nice right to left uphill birdie putt, and no problem with that. So 4 birdies in the front 9 for our overnight leader. And with Hedjin Choi, at this time 2 under par, and also finishing at 3 under par. Only 1 shot out of the overnight leader. And the 15th hole, one of the more birdieable par 4, and Hedjin Choi.
Yeah, that was a good shot. But after the shot, the putting was kind of disappointing, but shot itself was excellent.
And I was able to drop that birdie putt, but not able to take advantage of the 18th hole. But Han Sol-ji, at this time, she had birdied this putt for the share of the lead and finished earlier than the other leaders. Hedjin Choi, no doubt about it. Just a solid player.
Yeah, that was a brave putt.
With the exception of one tournament, she has finished in top 10 in all the tournaments that she has played in. And this is one of the reasons why at one time, at times she will just lose that little focus. And as a result, she ended up with a bogey and out of the share of the lead.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the 16th hole, par 4. Our leader, Mingyang Choi. Just solid. Just solid there,
Yeah, that was
Ricky.
mighty shot.
Playing alongside with Hannah Zhang. And ever so delicate downhill putt with a little bit of break. She had no problem with that whatsoever. Hannah, probably the best tee shot we've seen all day on the 17th hole, par 3. And her game is hot, just absolutely red hot. Continuing her winning form from last week when she won down in Jeju. And Ricky, that's the kind of putt that Pyongyang Park missed, and this is probably the first time we've seen a bit of emotional reaction by Mingyang Choi. Very, very upset.
Yeah, she's not the only one who missed that putt to the low side. But suddenly, it's not acceptable for her.
All right, Jin-young. Beautiful sound of hitting the ball, and wow,
That was good shot.
that's just a world-class shot right there.
Yeah, but after that, the Hana Zhang, oh,
Zhang went first and had no problem. So right there, Hana Zhang and Jin-young Ko are co-leaders, overnight leader for the Hana Financial Group Championship after round 1 action. All right, one more time, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Hana Zhang and Jin-young Ko 4 under par, with Hedjin Choi 3 under par, along with 4 other players. And we're really glad that you have joined us today, and we're happy that you've joined us. And we hope that you'll be with us tomorrow as we continue to bring you the round 2 action of Hana Financial Group Championship. Mike Kim alongside Ricky Min. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you tomorrow. Till then, so long, everybody.